Hello, welcome to Conny Decorates today. And of course, it's all done with heart. With heart, yes, we can do that. Exactly. And this is actually our winter decor for our bathroom, but you can really place it anywhere. I also think it's really beautiful on the table. You can just place it anywhere. And exactly, we did a little upside thing again from Christmas. Here, I've just hung in some small wooden letters. My dear ones, but if you want to know how this really cozy decor works, stay tuned, because we're going to show you that now. These are the things we need today for our winter decor, for the table, for the sideboard, no matter where. And here I have the base. Last time we had this for Christmas, I put the amaryllis in there with the homemade star made of branches. I took that out. I would like to decorate that further. And again, it's for the bathroom. Then unfortunately, I don't have the bowl for it anymore. I don't even know why it's gone. But I found it in the basement. I have this beautiful, wonderful ceramic bowl again. I think it fits in really well here. It's also a bit country house style. And then we move on. Then I have these for floating candles, so for the garden pond or for the table pond. I found them, I think they're really nice because they have such a frosty look thanks to the frosted glass. Tea lights from a friend, got these letters, it's home. Exactly, home is right. I would like to decorate it a bit today. I still have a bit of moss, also from the last decoration, which I just found. There's still a bit of ice on it. We just found these mossy branches in front of our house. And daffodils. I got the big pot specifically for the upcoming decorations. You can always take it apart wonderfully and create different decorations more often. Then I also found these base bands today. I tidied up a bit upstairs today and that gave me this idea. And I would say, let's get started. The base band, I just made a bit of a mess. Pulled apart or taken out. And I would like to just connect it up here by taking another piece of base band and just laying it here, making a knot. And then it's wonderfully secure. Then I split the tail into 3 parts and will now do it all the way down. Very roughly, bow that. And I'm doing that all the way down. Always lay them on top of each other, ensuring that they are positioned in a manner that is really just loosely placed, not too tightly bound together. This is crucial because if they are too tight, it can cause issues later on. Keep taking it apart at the bottom. Otherwise, it gets all tangled down there, which can be quite problematic and time-consuming to fix, especially because it's super long. Maybe you have shorter ones that you can just wrap around easily, which can be more convenient and manageable in certain situations. Consider using these shorter ones to avoid the hassle of untangling. And now here I have another band, and I'm tying it securely so that we have both ends practically fixed. Then I go to my jug and wrap it around here. I would like to lay it completely around the jug, around the neck. And that can be relaxed here. Also a bit, I just need to take a look here. It can definitely fall down a bit. I think that's really, really nice, which is why I haven't cut it yet. I'm going to shorten the tail a bit here. I think that's really nice. And then I can connect the 2 ends together, or the attachment points. Either you can take a piece of wire or even a piece of ribbon. I now have, for example, the old ribbon from the letters. I actually think that's very nice too. I always like it when there are several materials involved because there's still a piece here. I'm just going to cut this off. And then I connect the 2. Now I take the jug and place it on the plate for now. I know roughly where I need to place it so that we can slant or we can decorate it. And now I've noticed that it's a bit too lush for my taste. That's why I'm going to cut off another piece here. And the nice thing is the leftovers, you can always use it wonderfully and later, and it lasts a long time. So you can just set it aside. And then you always have great decoration material, especially for Easter. Now, for spring, I want to have some greenery in the front. That's a must. Now we take our last moss again. Again, I used the last wreath where I decorated it with the small candle holders using aluminum wire. And I had the euphorbia, just like you can see, still pinned here. I had the moss, and that is of course still wonderful because it was outside and super lively. And I'm going to lay this around my jug on the plate for now. Fits perfectly. And I will now place the last leftovers around here as well. And the little scraps that I just cut off, I'm just going to place them underneath or in between like this. Then the material reflects down here again. I find that very, very nice. This mix of materials, this brightness now, and the wonderfully green. I forgot to introduce our beautiful succulents. I also want to include them in the decoration again. They are so low maintenance, and that's always very, very nice. Especially here with the flat plate, you can arrange them really well. And I'm going to place them on top here again. Here we still have the snow from our last table decoration. What you can do, you can go through here with a piece of wire or with the patent adhesive very carefully. And can then also pin it to the decoration. I would like to have them a bit sideways. That would then fall down. I pressed a bit too hard at the top. So I can practically stick them wonderfully into the moss from the side. And that will definitely hold. Great. What I also want, I want to have a few candles. And I think I've got a bit too many succulents here. Just take a look at the arrangement. I'm actually going to do a redo here. Take it away. As I said, I still want these candle holders here, but I'm only taking a floating candle holder because it's too dangerous for me here. If you really light a candle here, that's not good. Unless you have LED candles, then you can definitely play around with light here as well. I would like to add a bit of color here with moss. They are relatively tall right now. And I would just stick them in here again and then place them on the plate. I'm taking our bulb flowers out of the pot. I'm starting to carefully break them apart. And I'm placing them here in the kettle. And I will also fill the gaps here, quite wildly, with moss. The little snail shells, I really have those too. I mean, you get them once and then are they going to be there forever and ever? And I always decorate them up and down. How crazy. And I think they fit in here quite well on top. Here we also have quite a bit. Air. But I also think a few more little snail shells fit in wonderfully down here. I absolutely love the mossy branches. And it has been so stormy here lately that a lot of things have fallen down. They have fallen down just like the branches from the mountains. And I would actually like to add them here again. I really think these spots, especially these different shades of green, are always great for decorating or are very decorative. Now it's getting a bit wild. I just shortened and cut the letters individually from the ribbon. And I just took off the patent pins from the last decorations, and they are now perfect. I'm just making a little loop up here, and we'll secure it with the patent pin. Now practically you have to take a look because they are relatively several ribbons. I'm going to run them through the patent pins to secure it. And then you can wonderfully push it right into the upper area. And then it holds fantastically. I think it's very nice. You can't see that. I'm going to turn this around because I need it. Yeah, a little space still to fill in this area here with the home. So I have this here now. I would like to position this a little lower. Up here, I already have a loop and I'm just trying to secure it here like this. And that fits perfectly. I think it's really cute if the ribbon is also visible up here. And now we have the 2 and the last 2 letters. I also want to secure the M or the M under the ribbon. What you definitely can't miss is string lights. Here I have a very short one, a 20 swing, which is perfect because it's relatively, yes, it's really super short and fits up here quite nicely in the onion. Blooming with white is always very nice, especially here in our bathroom. It always turns on automatically and then off again. So you always have a little light. That's always nice, and I just press it in place. I've hidden the battery compartment at the back. And then we have our new container all ready. And we're done. And just like that, we have our new decoration for the bathroom. We really like it. I just took another look from the front. I did trim the tail a bit on one side after all. That was a bit too much for me. But I really think it fits perfectly. And yes, it's a nice one. Cozy. Winter decor, dear ones. And of course, we really hope that we could inspire you as well, because then we would be really happy to get a thumbs up. Yes, I would say it blooms for you a lot. Hugs, exactly pressed, and everything that goes with it, because we're excited to decorate with and for you again in the coming days.
You're Conny and perhaps...
Exactly, dear ones. See you then. Bye.